Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are doing well. Thanks for being here, everybody. Let's tap right in and see what storyline Spirit would like to share with you this afternoon. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. What storyline would you like to share? Collective, please, Spirit. Storyline for the collective, please, Spirit. Please and thank you. All right. In the central energy, we've got the Fool in the upright. New beginnings, a new adventure. In the challenge position, oh, that came out of there really quick, didn't it? In the challenge position, we've got a Nine of Swords, a nightmare, trauma, despair. In the subconscious, we've got the Chariot, a victory, and a moving forward. You've overcome your trials. You've regained control. You've got this new beginning here. In the recent past, you've got the Five of Swords. So bullying, sneaky, abusive relationships, conflict, intentions and expectations. Ten of Cups, winning at all cost. Somebody wanted your divine wish come true for family, but they wanted to kill everything to get it. Dumbasses. In the near future, Knight of Swords in the reverse. So somebody's burnt out. They have a disregard for consequences. They're restless and unpredictable here. It could be that their intention was to get that. Their expectation is that it's happening. Here you are with your Fool, the new beginning, and they're here having a nightmare about it. In the lens that's being looked through, the Emperor reversed, a stubborn tyrant, out of control, reckless. In the environment, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's group conflict. It's disorganized. There's a lack of teamwork. Some more copal going. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears is the Four of Swords and the upright. They're hoping for a healing, a recovery, a recuperation. And the outcome. That came out real fast. We got the Queen of Wands here. Courage, confident, determined. Got it really smoky in here. Nobody's messing around with this message. So the Queen of Wands is there, very determined. And we've got the Magician here manifesting something with great skill and willpower. And there's the, oh my goodness, the Lovers, the Two of Cups, unified love, marriage, and connection, and the Lovers. The Hierophant, there could be a Hierophant imposing some restrictions. Could be imposing some restrictions, or somebody's feeling restricted because of the Hierophant here. They're in victim mentality regarding an inheritance. And this new beginning with love and marriage. Holy moly, it's smoky. Let me go open the door a little bit. Sorry, boy. So you've got this new beginning, innocent new beginning. Competition. You've got your new beginning here, an innocent new beginning. There's competition here. They could be challenged. This could be their challenge here. You're challenged because this competition is having a nightmare. And they're having a complete disregard for consequences. Leadership. They're having a nightmare over your leadership. Or they're having a nightmare over somebody's leadership. They're in despair. You've gained a victory here. You're in your chariot. You're moving forward. You're leaving. Headed out. Going somewhere. And we've got forgiveness in the reverse. You're not forgiving them. They were a bully. They were all about abusive relationships. Conflict, fighting, all the time. Trying to take your happiness. We got a promise. There could be, maybe they were defeated. Your competition, so you got a new beginning here, an innocent new beginning here. The competition is here also. They're in a nightmare over your leadership. You've got a victory here, and you're not forgiving them. They've been defeated here, and there's been a new promise gained. That new promise is the Ten of Cups. A wish come true. We got limelight here. And chicken. So the chicken's in the limelight. So you've got this Ten of Cups here. It's in, everybody can see it. You're like a giant. And then there's this chicken here who has been defeated. And you've got this new promise here. So you've got a leadership role. Perhaps this chicken is in a nightmare about it. You've got the Ten of Cups here. So there's divine love. The chicken could be in the limelight because they're being brought forth into the limelight here, and they're just freaking out. They got a complete disregard for consequences. They're unfocused and burnt out. They're mad. Entertainment. A group of folks with no direction, and they're unpredictable and have a disregard of consequences regarding entertainment or whatever they're doing for entertainment. Bullying folks, I guess. That's an emperor reverse, a tyrant who's being very rigid and stubborn. Wants to control folks. Perhaps is controlling folks. Somebody's afraid because you are coming into this Ten of Cups union and you're in the limelight. You're seen as a leader. You've got a promise here. They've been defeated. There's a defeat here, and you've got a promise. Oh, man. The Emperor reversed, reckless tyrant, martyr. Wow. In the environment, you've got the Three of Pentacles reversed. So there's disharmony, misalignment, group conflict. People don't want to work together anymore. They're like, I don't want to work with you. Maybe the crowd is broken up with this martyr thing here. Ooh, defense. There's no defense. They can't defend themselves. There's group conflict. They're not able to defend themselves. It could be that whoever this tyrant is misled them in a path of... They had complete disregard for consequences. They were just effing around for entertainment. And now it looks like this Emperor reversed is being martyred. Group conflict, can't defend themselves. They're hoping that they can retreat and recuperate. They want to leave the battle. They don't want to fight. They can't defend themselves. Ouija board and objectivity. Objectivity is playing both sides of the fence, working both sides of the fence, using spirits. Maybe they were like, were they working the angels against the devils or what? Were they playing everyone against each other? We got the Queen of Wands here. Courageous, confident, and determined. Focused. We've got remember. She may be remembering something. She may be remembered. Snake. There's a snake. So she's determined regarding this snake. There's a snake on the premises. She's courageous in the face of this snake. Invisible. This snake may be invisible, causing invisible, drama. So there's a snake causing drama from an invisible place using witchcraft. And she's here, courageous, confident, determined, and focused. She is just as she is. Calm. She may have she calm in the face. So she is as she is. We've got kin. There's sovereign. She may have a family who is sovereign. Like maybe they're all sovereign. Maybe she's got this new family here. That's what that is. This new family. So she's got a new family here. I say she because it's the Queen of Wands and then she's just as is. So she's the Queen of Wands is there just at peace, being chill. Her family is, she's got a sovereign family. And that's here. They're like giants. They're like in the limelight. She's all calm. This snake is trying to do create drama from an invisible place using witchcraft. And she's just sitting here all oming out at peace because her sovereign kin is like handling it. Handled this competition. So there's a new beginning here. You got competition. There's a competition, this reflection. They're here in the central energy. You know, you've got this beautiful new beginning. You're walking blind faith. You just you're in the flow and you're just going for it. Blind faith. That's what that is. Blind faith. Knowing that you're covered here by this sovereign kin, by the Most High God, by your spiritual team, by that which supports you in whatever way you're looking at. So yeah, so you're here, you got this, there's a competition here from a reflection. A low vibrational person They're in a nightmare and feeling hopeless because you're seen as a leader. You're irreplaceable. The way you love can't be matched. And they're here. And that, see, this is you. And this is them. And they were trying to compete with you. A reflection. A low vibrational person was trying to compete with you for your life. For your life. For your soul purpose. You've got a victory here, the Chariot, and there's no forgiveness. You're like, pff, you're not, it's just like, the truth, because you know the truth. The truth has been revealed. They're a bully. They were trying to win at all costs. They've been defeated, and there's a promise here. They're being detached. You understand what happened here. That could be the promise. That you're being detached and moved away from this crap. There's an understanding of your side of the story, and there's a detachment from this bully. It's a promise from a giant in the limelight. You've got this divine love coming your way. You do get the wish come true. This chicken here is being detached. This bully. It's a promise. Yeah, and we got disagreements in the reverse. I wish you understood how I felt. So there is an agreement. There is an understanding of how you feel. This chicken has been just rampaging. Well, a pretend chicken who perhaps doesn't have any courage because everybody's in agreement. Everybody seems to be in agreement that they are a chicken. Who's all about abusive relationships. And you know, it's the bully who usually hurts weaker people, right? Like women and children and all of that. Is the chicken, the one who's got to prove something to prove, right? So they become very abusive. There's a disregard for consequences. This group who was bullying people for entertainment, or this person, however you want to look at it, and they're overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining them. They have no direction. They don't know which way to go. The Emperor reversed is martyred, has been martyred. Wow, the tyrant got martyred. Or will, maybe, I don't know. They made mistakes. In the environment, you got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's group conflict. They're disorganized. There's a lack of teamwork. There's no defense. They're not able to defend themselves. They were not responsible. They're not responsible regarding families, regarding children, regarding their spouse. There's a hope or a fear here. A Four of Swords. They're hoping for renewal, for a recuperation. And it looks like, or maybe there's they're trying to plan for the future. They're hoping they can plan for the future using spirits, objectively. Like, or maybe that's a fear. Maybe they're hoping that by, I don't know, objectively looking at both sides, they can't defend themselves. They're objectively, that's playing both sides of the coin. They're playing both sides with these spirits. Like it's like they're working, angels, like asking angels for protection at the same time that they're using spirits to cause drama for others. So they're hoping that they're going to be able to get a recovery. They're hoping that somebody in the spirit realm will help them. Objectively, they're asking both sides of the coin for it. Unsatisfied, and they're unsatisfied. They're not happy with the way things are going. The folks that they've been working with aren't happy with the way things are going. They're unsatisfied with the response that they're getting with their request. We've got the Queen of Wands here, courageous and confident, determined and focused. This snake is causing drama from an invisible place. They're a witch. And she's just all calm and at peace because her new family here, it is a sovereign, and they're handling it. They're finishing the business. There is no unfinished business. Business is finished. Or it will be. There's nothing else to resolve, nothing else to discuss. The snake has been causing drama from an invisible place using witchcraft. They want forgiveness. They want forgiveness. You're in a soul contract, an inseparable love. Our love is always there despite the distance. It's a soul tie. I always feel connected to you. So you're in a soul tie, an inseparable soul tie, and soul contract, and you love yourself. So that's all good. The shadow side is very confused. They sabotage themselves and they're feeling your absence. You're in a very passionate connection. They really want to talk to you and hear from you. A commitment. Your heart will mend. Your destiny is a mended heart. Your destiny is a healed heart. And those who are guilty of causing you damage want to escape. They're being held back. The third parties are receiving what a reciprocity, an appreciation, and unworthiness, being treated as though they're unappreciated, being treated as though they're unworthy. don't know. That's scary. But somebody's daydreaming. They're always longing for you. This reunion, the one you're in reunion with here, the Ten of Cups here. And the prideful people are broken because they missed their opportunity. Their values were all about money. They were chasing after it, and this is an unexpected outcome. They were liars, and they don't know what to do. They're in regret. People are gossiping about how they were laughing about it, reminiscing about everything they did. And it's time for separation. There'll be more space between you and others. Or maybe you're going to go to space. Astral traveling into new dimensions and planetary systems. Who knows? Just have to wait and see. Okay, so you've got a new beginning here, and there's this competition from a reflection, doppelganger or whatever. Many flames. Yeah, so there is a doppelganger here, a shadowy character. They're in competition for your new beginning, and they have dealt with many flames. They've put out many flames. It takes many tries till you find the right one. They're putting out flames left and right, trying to find the right one. Their challenge is that they're in a nightmare because of your leadership role, and you're seen as an irreplaceable being. The way you love can never be matched. Blind spot. They got caught up in a whirlwind. They didn't see this coming. The Chariot here, you've gained a victory. There's no forgiveness. You know the truth. Lost. You're not lost. You have not been abandoned. There's a deep connection here for you. And there's no forgiveness for this person who is trying to pretend that they were you. This Five of Swords bully. There is a defeat and a promise of detachment. There is an understanding of your side of the story here. Burned in the reverse. Burned. You're not getting burned. You trust this promise. It's a Ten of Cups, family contentment. It's a dream come true, a wish come true. It could be a limelight. A giant is here. This chicken, everybody's in agreement in the limelight position. It could be there's others, or maybe that this is a you're seen as a leader. And so whoever is in the limelight position here also sees you as that, and you're in it's a divine love. And everybody's in agreement about this chicken. There's an understanding of what they were doing here. They're overwhelmed and restless. They're in a Knight of Swords reverse. They have a disregard for consequences. They're being very impulsive. There's something about entertainment. They're doing something for entertainment, or it's a whole group that was doing things for entertainment with a disregard for consequences. The stress from it is draining them. Empty. They don't feel fulfilled. Their cup is empty. They didn't get what they were planning for. They may feel empty inside. They may have committed themselves to an entity or something. We've got the Emperor in the reverse, a domineering tyrant. Ruthless. Reckless. There's martyred. They made mistakes. What's going on, baby? Adrift. Adrift. So the Emperor reversed is a stubborn tyrant, controlling. Martyred is here. They made mistakes. They weren't willing to settle down or be responsible. And it could be that they've been set adrift, like blowing in the wind. I don't know. Maybe they've lost their foundation. Martyred. They've been martyred into maybe an experience of instability where there's no landing spot. There's disorganization within the group. They're not able to defend themselves. They're not responsible. They're irresponsible with families, with children, with their spouse. They're not responsible regarding whatever it is they're doing there. Leaving. Things are all falling apart. They're in pieces because you're leaving. You've taken it as far as it can go and you're leaving. You're here in your chariot. And your new family is here. It could be that they have a fear of the future. They're trying to plan for the future. They've been using the Ouija board, playing both sides of this objectivity. So they've been... what it looks to me like they've been playing the angels against the devils, trying to make plans for their future, and they're unsatisfied with that. Broken in the reverse. This says they didn't keep the promises they made, and it's in the reverse. So whatever has been promised here, I don't know. Something's unbroken. Something's not broken. They have to keep their promises. They cannot break this promise. With whatever spirits they've been playing with, whatever commitment they made, they can't break it. They're unsatisfied. because they have been playing both sides of the coin or whatever, and they can't get out of it. Whatever they've been doing, they can't get out of it. They're unsatisfied. They can't break whatever contracts they're in. They can't break whatever contracts they're in. They were trying to plan for the future, and now they're stuck. They cannot break their contracts. Wow. Queen of Wands is here. Courageous, confident, determined. The snake has been making drama from an invisible place using witchcraft. And business is over. Business is complete. Rocky. Rocky in the reverse. This says it has been a rough road for you. And it came out in the reverse. So it's going to be smooth sailing from here on out. Because business is done. This is there. It's finished regarding this snake witch. We got secrets. Someone's not telling the whole truth. They're emotionally exhausted and tired. They could be distant, at a distance, or they could be emotionally or mentally at a distance. They might be spacing out or whatever. There's a facing it. They got to face what's happening here. Everything's in ruins. Everything's falling away, and they're alone. And this is ending. This game is ending. They're feeling crushed, and they want forgiveness. They were tempted. They're grieving. You're acting fierce, and you're protecting yourself. You're like, this is a very fierce situation. You're not messing around, and neither is your family, your new family here. There's no messing around. No messing around. So you've got your new beginning here. The Fool card is here. Lots of possibilities. There was a reflection in competition with you. They have many flames under their belt. It says they can take many tries to find the right one. So apparently you're not the first person that they've been in competition with. And another way that could be read is that, you know, they have put out many flames, and it can take many tries to find the right one. It could be very well that you are special, an irreplaceable being, you know, a leader that perhaps had been brushed under the rug or whatever. And it could very well be that when they came up against you, when it can take many tries to find the right one. It could be that when this reflection or this low vibrational person decided to compete with you, that they found the right one, and you have support here, and it blew everything up. It took many flames. They could have put out many flames doing this kind of stuff, but they finally ran across the right one. The one that was going to get all the support necessary to bring this to an end. You've got your Star Nation family, however you look at that, however your spirit team or whatever it is that guides and guards you. It's special. And they're in a trauma about this because you're seen as a leader, as an irreplaceable being. The way you love can never be matched. They weren't expecting you. They were expecting one of the other many flames that they were been playing around with, and they kind of messed themselves right up. They got caught up in a whirlwind. They hit a blind spot. They were not expecting you. They weren't expecting you. They were not expecting you. They need a big favor. They got caught up in a whirlwind. They're really in need of assistance with this. They're in a nightmare. They're having trauma and despair. You've got a victory here with the Chariot. So there's no forgiveness. No forgiveness. The truth has been revealed, and you're not lost. You have not been abandoned. Nope. They tried to put out the wrong flame. You may be an eternal flame, and they tried to put out the wrong flame. And when they did that, your whole team came in and said, "What's going on here?" Sage advice. I've been thinking about your situation and I'd like to offer a fresh perspective. Sage advice. There's a promise here. A fresh perspective. There's an understanding of your side of the story, and there is a detachment from this bully. This bully has been defeated. You're not getting burned. You could look at this as you're not going to be here when everything is purified by fire, if it does indeed happen. And I think it will on a timeline that maybe you won't be on now. You're not going to be there, because you are in a family now, harmonious, family of giants, a family of a family of importance. You're out in the open. Everybody can see who you are, what's going on. You're in the leader. You got a leadership role here. Irreplaceable, being the way you love can never be matched. Everybody's in agreement regarding this chicken, this bully. So, travel. I think we can take a trip. So, you're going to leave. You're going away. You're leaving. Any day now. Any day now. And these ones are overwhelmed. They're all stressed out. They're in this Knight of Swords reversed energy. They're being very unpredictable. Very unpredictable. They're having insomnia. They may not be able to sleep. There may be short-circuiting in the mental body. The stress is draining them. The entertainment There's no more entertainment. What was once entertaining is leaving them empty, feeling empty. They were not fulfilled by what they were doing for entertainment. It didn't fulfill them. We've got the Emperor. Oh, wait. Let me pull a card. Tribe. Could be a specific tribe. The Emperor reversed, domineering, lack of discipline, rigid, stubborn, tyrant, reckless. We've got martyr, mistakes, and adrift. So this tyrant could have been martyred. They made mistakes and they have been set adrift. It could be that they're not going to ever be able to settle down. I don't know. It's like they've been martyred. I mean, this kind of reminds me of, you know, those times when they say in the Bible or in these historical documents where they say they sectioned the body into so many pieces and put it in four corners of the earth or whatever. They took it and like, that's kind of what that reminds me of. It's like, you know, that this person was just like, separated from themselves. Uncreated. The Three of Pentacles reversed is there's disharmony, there's a lack of teamwork, they can't defend themselves, they're not responsible regarding families or their offspring. They're everything's in pieces, everything's falling apart, and you're leaving. Unfriendly, and you're not friendly either. It's like, you know what, I have a hostile attitude towards you, and they probably have a hostile attitude towards you too. They're very unfriendly, and you're not friendly. You're like you know what, this is a detachment. You're like totally, it's like, I am not talking to you, I want nothing to do with you, get away from me, don't even go there. They were planning for their future, playing both sides, the angels against the devils, and they're very unsatisfied. They can't break their promises. Whatever promises they made, trying to plan for their future, they can't break this. They can't break these promises, these commitments, these contracts. They're really freaking out. They can't defend themselves. They can't defend themselves. There's a curiosity. Curious. They're unsatisfied. They want to learn more. They can't break their promises. Somebody's curious about what's going on here. They're afraid that people are going to get curious. Queen of Wands is standing there firm in her position. The snake is causing drama from an invisible space that is a witch. And it could be that the snake has been made invisible. But I think the snake was bringing drama from an invisible place, doing witchcraft, and business is complete. Unfinished business is in the reverse, so that means business is finished. And rocky is also in the reverse, so they can't make your life rocky. Oh. And we got secret and apology in the reverse. So you know the secret and you're not accepting apologies. There's no forgiveness. Yeah, secrets are out. The truth is revealed. On the bottom of the deck, we have love. Oops, where did it go? Oh, it's still there. Love. Love. I love you and I only want to add happiness to your life. Check in. I want to catch up and make sure everything is going well. And there was that conversation, this new chapter, forgiveness. So this, there could be a forgiveness. I mean, for whatever drama that these ones were trying to drum up, you got this inseparable soul contract and a soul tie that is always connected to you. And you are a love being. You are love, love, love. And you got love here too. Somebody wants to check in with you. They have something amazing to share with you. And then you've got folks, you may, be kind of picking up on some really upset folks out there in the atmosphere. They could be yelling. They may be lying. They're yelling about somebody lying. Somebody was dishonest and now they're in a fight. They're venting. They got to get this off their chest. They're really exploding all over the place. Whoever this emperor in the reverse was, they feel like they were lied to. They were lied to by this emperor reversed. I hope this clarifies something that you already intuitively knew, and I will see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.